Good day, guys. Today I'm together with a very big stakeholder in the motherland. It's somebody you people know, and I will also allow him to do the introduction himself so that I don't make mistakes. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
I'm Hon JK. I hail from Bujar community
Yes, sir.
of Akwanga local government.
Yes,
So
sir.
I'm Mada by tribe, and I'm also a surveyor by profession.
Okay. So this is Honorable CUNY, and he was one time an aspirant for the senatorial seat. So I'm very sure he knows some of the challenges we have in motherland. So I'll just ask him to give us some words of advice so that we can hear from him directly. And from there, we'll know what to do, sir. So, Honorable, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Um, if I'll advise Mada youths,
Yes, sir.
like I've always done, it's I want the Mada youths to become a generation with focus, a
Yes, sir.
generation that is determined, a generation that will bring about transformation in the land,
Mm.
a generation that will change the narratives, the present narratives in the land, and also a generation that will be able to mentor the generations coming behind us. You know,
Yes,
one thing I see in motherland that I'm worried about is that we have become like sheep without a shepherd.
yes,
You
sir.
know, when you see a flock of sheep,
Mm.
they have a shepherd, somebody that they listen to, somebody that will guide them, direct them to
Yes, sir.
where they will go and feed and all that. But if you look at motherland today, there
Yes, sir.
is no climb, there is no society that when you don't mentor a generation, when you don't mentor the younger ones,
Mm.
that they will be able to excel on their own is usually difficult.
Yes, sir.
Just like in your house, you have kids,
Yes, sir.
and then you mentor those kids, to prepare those kids, teach them how to live in the house, how to live in society,
Mm.
and putting them in school,
Yes, sir.
and following up on their health challenges and all that. These are all part of mentorship because you're grooming them, you're preparing them right from that childhood until they become adults, that they
Yes,
are
sir.
on their own. You understand? So
Yes,
it's
sir.
the same thing with leadership. So, but if you look at motherland today, the youths are not being mentored. And
And
if I
that's
ask you,
sorry,
yeah,
sir. That's
mm,
the issue we're
yeah,
actually facing now,
yeah,
and it's really affecting us
yeah,
because of this lack of mentorship.
yeah,
Most of the youths now
yeah,
they tend to just go for people that will give them money
yeah,
because if they have people that will mentor them well,
yeah,
you understand,
yeah,
they will actually have focus.
yeah,
But because of lack of mentorship,
yeah.
so that's why they're actually going to collect money from people, all these little peanuts from people. That's what you're trying to say, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
And then when you look at people with that mindset,
Yes, sir.
people with that kind of mindset, and you begin to analyze and evaluate them, for example, now we follow politicians, we follow people that mislead us, and I tend to ask, what benefit has it been to us?
Hmm.
Today, you can't find a mother you today that will tell you he has built his own house. Very few. You see, most of us are in our parents'
That's
houses.
true, sir.
Most of us are in our
Hmm.
parents. You can't see a mother you today that is driving a car and you will
Hmm.
tell you it's because of Mr. A or Mr. B.
From
And even if
motherland.
from motherland, even if you see people with that, it's people outside
Yes.
that are
It's true.
developing
It's
such
true,
mother
sir.
people. So it's a very, very bad situation when you look around
Hmm.
today. And it's affecting our performance in the land. For example, I always ask people when you go around Akwanga,
Hmm.
please tell me how many plazas. You can count more than, if I'm to count right now, I'm sure we should have more than 50 plazas within Akwanga.
Yes, sir.
How many of these plazas belong to Mada
Mother
people?
people.
You
If you
know?
if you check most of the plazas,
Yes.
you even notice that
Yeah.
almost all the plazas are not even, none of them belong to mother person.
Very well.
That's true,
And
sir.
then you look at businesses.
Hmm.
How many? You see young house boys. doing POS business, GSM accessories. We go to buy our batteries, our earpiece,
Yeah.
buy our phones. You see young people, but how many of them are the youths can you count? So this
Sorry,
is
sir.
this is a societal problem.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
But sorry, sir, do you
Yeah.
think this problem now
Yeah.
it's because they don't empower the youth, or is because the youth are lazy and they don't want to go out there and find something doing? Do you think they depend on government jobs alone? Do you think that's the problem, sir?
Yes. Let me say this. I will not say mother youths are lazy. Mother youths are not lazy,
Yes.
but probably the lack of mentorship, because it's the mentorship that will give you direction.
Yes, sir.
It's the mentorship that will give you the required connection.
Yes, sir.
It's the mentorship. Like if we're talking about businesses today, you can't go and start a business with an empty pocket.
That's true, sir.
Somebody will need to finance it.
Yes.
Are you telling me that most of these house boys, for example, or Igon boys, or whoever that are doing well today, are you not telling me that money just dropped out of the blues, or they just woke up and just went into a
No.
shop, got the shop, got the accessories, got everything they needed? No.
They got empowered.
Yes, they got empowered. Somebody somewhere must be funding it. So yeah. And then when you even look at the angle of employment today, I also begin to wonder, we have a lot of mother stakeholders today that call the shots in motherland.
That's
But
true,
then,
sir.
how many have provided those jobs for us that will grow? I tell a lot of people, go to the customs today. We have mother people that have retired from customs today. But do we have people that have replaced them? It's a $1 million question.
That's true, sir.
Yeah.
So, sir,
You go to a lot of government sectors in Nigeria. You go to immigration, you go to the Nigerian police force, you go to so many places. How many of our boys do you find there? So these are challenges.
so now, sir,
Yeah.
I've heard visually everything you said,
Yeah.
but how do we intend to solve these problems now? How do we fix these things?
Well, it's very easy to fix it
Okay, sir.
because we still have leaders. We still have leaders that will mentor and teach us.
Yes.
We still have leaders that will provide for us. Sorry to say this, I'm not against my seniors that are in positions
Yes,
today.
sir.
But when you look at most of the government appointments today, they go to our parents. They still go to our parents.
When we, the youth
Yes.
that are vibrant enough to do all the needful,
Yes.
they are not giving those appointments to us.
We're still productive. But when you go, you find out that most of the appointment go to the board members, go to so many sectors.
And
You
those
find
people
out
are
that
people that are retired already.
a lot
They
of
have
them
worked
are
and have
retired. Yes,
retired.
I'm not against them. Yes, but so it is time for them to pass the ball on to us. It's just like in a football tournament.
Yes, sir.
One person cannot dominate the game. You have to pass to another. The defender, the goalkeeper will pass to the defenders will pass to the midfielders.
That's true, sir.
Like that. So it's a progression. But then if you look at it today, how many of these people are passing the ball to us in Mother Nation? Let me tell you one shocking thing. I contested the 2023 general elections.
Yes, sir.
And I contested for senator,
Yes,
right, on the Zenith Labour Party. But it was a challenge for me. It was a challenge for me because how many of the youth even rallied around me? Because I didn't have money. If I had plenty of money to throw around, I'm sure maybe I would have made a lot of.
Yes,
I
sir.
would have made a
You see,
very good
that's
man.
where I see
But
the
yes,
problem is, sir.
yes, yes.
Because so now the youth
Yeah.
don't want people
Yeah.
that are vibrant, people
Yeah.
that can do
Yeah.
what they want.
Yeah.
They only want people that have money. Because you had no money then,
Yeah.
that was the reason why
Yeah.
youth refused to work with you.
Let me say something to you, my brother.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to mention names,
Yes,
but
sir.
there are tribes today
Yeah, but with
that
time we'll
it's
start
yes,
mentioning
we'll
names,
start
sir.
mentioning
We'll start mentioning
without
names.
that you know
Yes, sir.
that their tribe is their religion. Sorry, their tribe is what they know in politics.
That's
It's
true,
not
sir.
about the millions you bring. We've seen them today dominate the political space
Yes, sir.
based on where they come from. But for Mother, it's a pathetic thing. Like the same election I'm talking about, 3 of us were Mother's sons. 3 of us were Mother's sons. But you had 3 Igon sons that came first, second, third in Akwanga. Is it that we're not loved by our people?
You see, to me, I feel the only way we can actually handle this issue now is to start reaching out to these people, because we've been silent for a very long time. And I think maybe these people think we are weak. We are not weak, sir. The Mada youth, I think we just feel we just allow things to flow the way it is. We don't want to disrespect them, but they fail to understand that we are just respecting them and we don't want to disrespect them. So I think it's high time we should find a way to start reaching out to these people. If they don't do the needful, I think we're going to take a step that will affect them. Sorry to use this word, but we can't continue being like this, sir.
My brother, I will not agree with you there. Rather, I'll say we can do it on our own.
Okay.
We can do it on our own.
Okay, sir.
Yes. We can decide to better our lives. We can decide to change our own future. We can decide to make ourselves more productive. We can decide to change whatever wrong perception people have about motherland today. And let me tell you, it's very easy. Number one, we need to be united. We need to have a synergy.
That's number one.
That's number one. And then when we're able to have people from the youth constituency that will begin to strive, then you begin to have a generation a generation that will make a difference. You begin to see changes in the land. We have people that will begin to think more of the land than about themselves. And that's why true. I always say we need to think mother, we need to act mother. These are things we should do.
These are words
like
of
now,
wisdom.
like now, I'll say it. Let me mention one, like our Egon brothers. For them it's all about Egon. It's all about Egon, and that's why you see that they always dominate the space.
Put their people first.
Yes.
Before any other thing.
Let me tell you, the same election I contested, and I'm always wondering, Mada, we claim we're one of the most populated tribes in Nasarawa State today. But the Egon Nation, for example, from 1999 to date, if Senator Godiakwa, late Senator Godiakwa, had completed his term, they would have spent 31 years in the National Assembly. From 1999 to date, 31 years. Wamba, as small as Wamba is, we say Wamba is the smallest local government. But Wamba, if JJ completes his term, they are spending 17 years in the National Assembly. And what are we boasting of in Akwanga? 8 years.
8 years.
8 years. And we're not sure we can
and
do it again.
The 8 years, we are not even sure we are going anywhere
again. So you see, these are the kind of problems that we have. And I also ask you today, look at Mother Youth today in politics. How many people can say they can cover 5 million naira to contest an election, even for just House of Assembly? Because we have not been empowered. We have not been groomed. If you see any Mother Youth today in politics, he is struggling.
Yes, that's
true.
He
is struggling.
That's true. That's true, sir.
So we need to wake up from our slumbers. We need to speak with one voice. First of all, there must be that synergy as youths. Then there must be that unity as mother people. So the synergy of mother youth and the unity of mother people, these two key things. If not, we're never going to get it right.
That's true, sir. So, sir, how do you see the mother nation, the motherland in the next 10 years?
It's a very big question you're asking.
Yes.
Because I have a dream for Mother Nation. I have a vision, rather, for Mother Nation. I want to see a land that flows with milk and honey. I want to see a people that are prosperous. I want to see a people that set the tempo, a people that actually know what they are doing. Yes. But then how do we achieve this? Because you're talking about I still see Mother getting there. This vision I'm having, I see Mother getting there. But it must start with the youth. Because if it doesn't start with us, then it's going to be very, very unfortunate.
Yes.
Because I don't know who is going to get it right. And then in the next 10 years, just like you're asking, if we don't get things right, what happens to those that are coming behind us? You know what you and I are going through as a generation. True, so I pity our children that are coming behind us and our younger ones. What will be their fate?
That means it will reach a stage whereby when we have kids and
Yeah.
our kids are grown up, they
Yeah.
can't go to anybody
Yeah.
to look for job because we don't have anybody out
Like,
there.
yeah, like let me even tell you, I tell a lot of people, it will come to a time that we will not even have much people in big places today. Yes.
Hmm.
There are organizations. Let me give you an instance where I was. I was the only mother person. Only mother person.
Hmm.
So you begin to wonder. There are places to go today that when you go, like when you look at customs today,
Yes,
we
sir.
have senior custom officials that have retired. But how many people do we have in customs today that have the prospect of reaching the rank of controllers today?
Hmm.
Maybe if we have, we might just be counting one, two, or so. So it's not a good thing. Then another thing bothers me,
Yes, sir.
another thing bothers me. The fact that we tend to be enemies of ourselves.
Hmm.
That's
That's
the
one
most,
big
yes,
problem,
that's
sir,
one
we
big
have.
problem,
Yes, sir.
worrisome problem. The madman does not have an enemy outside.
Yes, sir. It's his brother.
It's his brother.
It's his brother, sir.
It's his brother. And there's something that's even playing out right now with our youth. But because we're sending a message out there, I don't want to mention those kind of things.
Hmm.
But I see where people are not even ready to sit down on a round table as brothers to talk and resolve their differences. Rather, they want to escalate it and make sure that they bring you down completely. We have a case that's going on right now.
Hmm.
So it's very terrible. It's as bad as that.
Oh, you people have heard this an elder brother is very big in the Mada nation. If you don't know him, he is honorable. Sorry, sir. I don't. I don't really know the
John
full.
Cuny.
Okay,
Yeah.
His Honorable John Cuny, the former Youth Wing President in the Mada nation. So nice having you, sir.
Thank you very
I'll still
much.
look for him. You people heard what he said. He really spoke well. He spoke well. And if you notice, I don't look for anyhow people. I look for people that know what they are doing. If you know what this man has for the Mada nation, you people tend to just follow people that are giving you people money, but people like this are people we should meet. We need advice. We need people that will tell us the way forward. So I am very grateful for having you, sir,
Thank you
and I
very
will
much.
still look for you again, sir.
Thank you
I
very
said it
much.
in my previous video that I will
Yeah.
look for you because I
Yeah.
mentioned it,
Yeah.
and I'll still look for you there, sir, so that we can actually sit and you put more light to the problems we are having, sir.
All right.
Thank you
Thank you
so
very
much, sir. I
much.
really
Thank you.
appreciate it, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.